here today because I know the media and the gas companies try to portray these us anti-frackers as crazy, wild-eyed fanatics. And here I am trying to show mainstream America that that's not the case, that we come in all different sizes and colors, and that even law enforcement is against, part of law enforcement is against this fracking.
Okay, and what do you hope Cuomo will do?
Oh, I hope Cuomo is going to declare an outright statewide ban.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So here I am at an anti-fracking rally in Albany at the State of the State address by Governor Cuomo. And I think it's very important to understand and contemplate intersections between the American class system and environmentalism. I'm coming here from the Bronx, although most of the people who are on my bus are from Brooklyn. Let's unpack this. So Food and Water Watch had a number of buses bringing people who care about this issue of preserving our air and water through banning hydraulic fracturing to this event. But you can't not notice that even in a bus coming out of Brooklyn, which is over 35% people of color by far, how is it possible that you get a bus in which only about 5 to 8% of the people on the bus are people of color? Myself being the only African American and the only other noticeable people of color on the bus being Native Americans and Latinos. So that we're a total of about 4 people on a bus that must have had at least 40. How does that happen? I want to see, quite frankly, middle-class, college-educated white people finally realize what people like Lorraine Hansberry and other public intellectuals of the 1960s were trying to warn you of, which is solidarity with people of color in America is not a matter of charity, it's a matter of survival. Any empirically thinking middle-class, college-educated white people must conclude that the circumstances of life and conditions of citizenship that characterized African Americans, Native Americans, and Latinos in the first half of the 20th century over the last 30 years are being foisted upon you. That is, failure to recognize the structures of power as they've been demonstrated for people of color throughout most of the 20th century provides a lens into which the new realities for middle-class white people recognize those connections, because failing to see that is failing to understand where your own consciousness needs to go. Solidarity is not a matter of charity, it's a matter of self-preservation.
This is a gigantic thank you note to the governor, thanking him for keeping New York